everybody. I hope everyone's doing wonderful on this fine day. I got a message, a lot to do with forging, Forging. So as I was preparing to do a video, I didn't know what I was doing a video on yet, and it came to me right on time. I saw somebody sharpening a sword. You know how they would hit the sword with a rock. But I didn't see it as, usually you'll see it as a strong or burly man, with a shirt off and it's dirty and sweaty. It was somebody who was very well dressed, well put together, and dressed in royal clothing. And I automatically knew that it's you sharpening your sword. But then I also knew right after that it is the Most High sharpening you. And I was like, I wonder why. I wonder what for. So then the messages kept coming to me. So this is just completely channel message just from, myself. I also do, if you don't know, painted channel messages. You will see that on my channel. I also do personal readings through the paintings. If you would like to inquire about one of those, you can check the description. But for today's message, the numbers I got were 123, 717, 515, 823, and 444. I also saw 523 right before recording this video. So there's a lot here having to do with new beginnings. Just like I mentioned in my last message, having to do with the painting that I did. Definitely new beginnings. For some people, it might come all at once. It might be overnight. But it's pretty much not going to be an automatic thing. It's going to start to come in. So it's also to say, and I'm kind of going with the flow today. I have a couple notes here, but most of it, if you see me thinking, listening, the message is still coming to me. So with that being said, continue to make the positive changes. You've been making a lot of positive changes. Continue to take the necessary steps you need to continue to bring this stuff in. Also, stop stressing. If you are stressing, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you're worried about, material things or connections that you're having, of course, as I said, continue to make the necessary steps, but you don't need to worry about anything. Things are already coming together for you. It's just staying on the right track, because you are on the right track. You're exactly where you need to be. You've been doing everything you need to do. Were there mistakes made? Sure, probably. But you have stayed on the path, and you're also protected. You're definitely being guided at this time. Continue to listen to your intuition and follow that guidance. Be diligent at this time. When you are getting direction, you may hear my son. Okay, so be mindful of that. At this time, it is imperative that when you get the direction or you feel inclined to do something, you do it right away. Of course, you always want to do that, but it is extremely necessary at this time. Like I said, it's not going to just happen like that. Like when the rain falls, right? It might fall fast, it might fall hard, but it's not just going to, all the water from the sky isn't just going to fall down. So while it may be coming in fast, or you may need to do things quickly, make quick decisions. I've also been seeing a lot of foxes lately. You already know what to do. You don't need to stress. It's just when you get that word, take heed. I've also previously seen, maybe a week or two ago. It's hard for me to keep track of time because time's really an illusion, especially in my life. It's like going with the flow, and I feel like a lot of you are feeling this as well. Just kind of going with the flow. It's like time's been moving fast, but slow at the same time, whatever. I did previously see, and I've seen it a couple times. It's like you doing a powerful attack with a sword, kind of just like, like boom, not boom, just like, one of those. But it was a jumping thing, like jumping and, so, and it was with lots of force and lots of light kind of behind you, and the sword, just lots of light. We definitely have some spiritual warriors out here. You are definitely a spiritual warrior. Keep going. Keep going, because you're starting to see, even though everything hasn't come to fruition yet at this stage, I feel that at this point you are starting to see how things are starting to play out. Keep going. The closer you get there, the closer you get to receiving your rewards, to getting to that next level, the more difficult it is going to be. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it's the more things are going to come at you. So think of it as somebody else being in your shoes. It's like, oh my gosh, they wouldn't be able to take it. But you've been trained for this. You've been prepared for this. You're also kind of getting used to, you should be getting in the habit now of knowing what to do when attacks or trouble, different situations come your way. Even yourself, with the temptation, with your thoughts, fighting old habits, ghosts of your past. You know that there's tools that you should use. Keeping your armor on. Speaking of sharpening your sword, keeping your armor on. All right, if you need to, go back into the scriptures for that. Stay righteous, stay prayed up, continue using your gifts and your talents. Also, creativity. Your creativity to help you express yourself. Your creativity will help others. It will also keep you in that positive mood. Staying positive is also a need at this time, and it's probably the most difficult too. However, and this isn't even, well, this is not where I thought this was going to go, but once again, this is what needs to come out. So, staying positive is a need right now, because your thoughts are manifesting very rapidly right now. And that's part of how your reward is coming in. Only the things that you want, okay? Which is love. Don't, when you manifest, or when you're thinking about what you want, when you're praying for what you want, writing it out, however you are manifesting this, do not be too specific, because you might bring in the wrong thing. For example, you don't want to manifest a specific person. You don't want to manifest a specific place. You want to manifest the idea of it. Like, for example, I want love to come in. I am open to receiving love. Desiring to be doing some things that make you happy. Okay, how you want to feel in that situation. Things that you want it to include. The best way to manifest is off of how it will make you feel or the characteristics of that thing, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So back on keeping your mind in that positive state. One of the biggest things that the Most High has been communicating to me, getting into your creative side, because that's what brings you joy. Whatever you would consider a hobby, continue to do that. Also, definitely, you want to keep your energy moving. Stay active, continue to work out, keep yourself clean, okay? Keep your things clean. Declutter everything in yourself. Declutter your things, declutter your home, so on and so forth. As you've heard, cleanliness is next to godliness, so you want to maintain that as well. Also, at this time, do not go back on your boundaries, your standards, okay? And don't get those confused with expectations. But do not allow people to cross the line with you. I heard your time is coming. It's here. It's here. If your things have not yet started to come in, but you know you've been doing all this work, and you might even be able to feel every day I wake up now, it feels closer and closer. I feel change, and it feels like things are happening. Like they are happening behind the scenes. Not even that they are about to, but they are. You might be experiencing the same, but if not, either way it goes. Stay on track, because you've been doing so great, and you are reaching the finish line to go into this next chapter. Okay, it's almost feeling like the next book in a series. Forget the next chapter, it's the next book in this series. And then thinking about the sharpening the sword, I also heard shaping your future. They're shaping your future. So make it beautiful. Oh yes, that's what I was also saying. Maintain your standards. You might be feeling lonely. You might be feeling bored. You might be feeling like things are repetitive. You're needing some fun. You need that dopamine. You're not desperate. Don't do it. Don't just settle for something. Don't go less than what you deserve, less than your dreams. Okay? I don't care how old you are. You are shaping your future. I just saw somebody say, I'm sure it's been said many times, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Remember that. You do not want to fall into old cycles. You do not want to have to relearn a lesson you already learned and then take another test. All right? But I'm not concerned at all that you're going to do that. For you to be listening to this right now, I think you got it down pat. Just don't lose hope. Hold on to your faith, even if it's just a little bit of faith. That's all you need. That is all you need. If you feel yourself losing that hope, losing faith, write down and list all the things that you are grateful for and all of the times the Most High has showed up for you, and all of the different signs and all of the different things that have already happened, to just remind yourself, because especially people are going to come at you with doubt, fear, the naysayers or telling you to go on a different path, to do this and do that. But you already know what to do. If you're anything like me, you've already asked, oh, please just show me you're here with me. Give me a sign, that I'm on the right track, this and that. Even though you might still be seeing signs all day long. Just talking about myself. I've also learned to just acknowledge what has already been done because there are so many things. This little boy running around. So you're going to be a little shaky, sorry. You already know what to do. And your future is looking very bright. And if you're not celebrating already, you should be. Be in that energy. You want to start preparing and acting like your rewards already came. Oh, and I've also been being told not to worry. Again, because if you are in this fearful, this stressed out mindset, you're in this mindset of lack, you will block from your things coming in. At this time, you are attracting what you deserve. You're attracting what aligns with you at this time. But in order to do that, focus on yourself. Continue to take care of yourself. Continue to love yourself. Anything left of the past that you need to let go of, any old habits that you need to break, let them go, change those. Again, taking the necessary steps because you are shaping your future. You want to bring in the best possible things that you can bring in at this time. It's like I can see those in the spiritual realm just like clapping and cheering you on right now. And it's like somebody reaching the end of the finish line and your supporters on the sidelines. Just like, yay, yay, like you're reaching it, and just keep going, keep pushing, because you are right there, shaping your future. Congratulations, and keep going. Comment below, let me know what you guys have been experiencing, if this resonates with you. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with the messages. I love you all. I really do. I love you all. And until I have the next message.